Fans inside Nevada Smith, this East Village soccer hub, were in for a treat recently. Russian billionaire Roman Abramovich, owner of the Chelsea Football Club, stopped in to watch his team's match against Bolton. Ever the gentleman, Mr. Abramovich stayed after the match to pose for pictures and chat with supporters. President Obama is confident Chrysler will emerge stronger and more competitive. However, this is the first time a major American car company has restructured under bankruptcy since 1933. In Manhattan, Mason O'Brien, New York 1. In local news, new buildings taller than 8 stories will no longer be permitted on the Lower East Side. This comes after the city's proposal to rezone the area for the first time since 1961. As New Yorkers continue to err on the side of caution, Mayor Bloomberg reminded residents that they should not be afraid to ride the rails. The mayor himself took the subway from the Upper East Side to a swine flu news conference this morning. In Manhattan, Mason O'Brien, New York 1. Ready, set, hike. This is the mentality inside Chelsea Piers today as top NFL draftees gather for lunch before one of the biggest days of their football careers. The top 6 were on hand ahead of Saturday's draft held at Radio City. A defensive-heavy group, they were in the zone when asked about their pro futures.
I'm just excited I'm going to find out where I'm going to be. Can't wait to know where that is. But I didn't think it was going to be a possibility.
An excited yet humble group of young men playing football is all that matters.
I'm just ready to get somewhere and play ball.
I feel like I can be that player who come in and be a disruptive force.
Regardless of their position on the field,
Whatever wins, that's my play.
regardless of what city they play in,
I went into Atlanta. I had a great visit. They really took their time out to try to get to know me as a person. If I were given the opportunity to be here in New York, I would love it.
making a name for themselves is what these rookies want to do.
Hopefully, by the time my career is over, I'll put my name on the race. I just want to play well.
From college town hero to NFL superstar, these soon-to-be pros are ready to blitz the league.
It's going to be amazing. I can't wait.
From Chelsea Piers in New York, Mason O'Brien, ABC Sports. Richard Perkins thought he was ahead of the pack when he filed his New York State tax return in January, but he waited nearly 2 months for his money and an explanation.
I know people who filed just 2 weeks ago and they've already gotten their check in the mail. Through paper filings, so, come on.
Perkins e-filed his federal and state taxes with H&R Block. He received his federal refund within 2 weeks, but was left with no information on the delay in his state tax refund.
The information you have entered does not match our records, according to their website. I entered my Social Security number, the expected return amount, and it's just telling me they have no knowledge of my having filed a tax return.
A recording told Perkins to call back after the tax filing deadline of April 15th.
At that time, I would be delinquent, and I'd have to file for an extension, so that sort of negates the filing early part.
Perkins had to wait in limbo, unsure of what action to take.
Should I mail it in? Should I re-e-file it and then risk possibly, double filing my taxes and then having them audit me, for heaven's sake?
A spokesperson from the Department of Taxation and Finance said that many refunds couldn't go out till late February because the department was verifying paycheck withholding data in an effort to combat fraud. But in mid-March, Perkins was still without a check.
I just like some truth, and it doesn't matter what the answer is as long as I get an answer.
We are happy to report that after our calls to the Department of Taxation and Finance on behalf of Perkins, he got his check and peace of mind almost immediately.
I'm happy. Obviously, I don't think I could have done it alone, but I am satisfied.
Good things may come to those who wait, however. If you do not receive your tax refund by June 1st, the state will owe you interest. In Manhattan, Mason O'Brien, New York 1.
What did you think, Mason?
I liked it too. I'm usually not into hip-hop at all, but I thought that was awesome. The beat was great, the video was cool.
I thought it was great. I thought she was very soulful. I mean, it showed a story.